Why paying in full upfront gets you worse service. The contractor psychology. I've installed over 8,000 roofs in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, and I need to tell you something that might make you uncomfortable. Paying your contractor in full upfront practically guarantees you'll get worse service. And here's the part that really matters. This isn't about dishonesty. It's about basic human psychology that even the most trustworthy contractor can't escape. You're about to invest $15,000 to $30,000 in your roof replacement. You've done your homework, checked references, and found someone you trust. But if you structure the payment wrong, you're eliminating the single most powerful tool you have to ensure quality work. And most homeowners don't realize this until it's too late. By the end of this video, you'll understand the exact payment structure that protects your investment and ensures your contractor stays motivated to deliver exceptional work from day one through the final inspection. This isn't about being distrustful. It's about aligning incentives so everyone wins. Look, I get it. When you find a contractor you trust, paying in full feels like the right thing to do. It shows good faith. It helps them with cash flow. But here's what 25 years in the industry has taught me. Even contractors with the best intentions respond to incentives. And when financial pressure disappears, so does the urgency to deliver flawless work. Just last month, I consulted with a homeowner in Point Pleasant, James, who paid a highly recommended contractor 100% upfront for a roof replacement. The contractor started strong, showed up on time, and the installation started out good. But 3 weeks in, communication dropped off. Calls went unreturned. Small details got overlooked. The final inspection revealed improper flashing around the chimney and inadequate ventilation. When the homeowner pushed back, the contractor's response was,
"We can fix that, but it'll be extra."
Extra on a job that was already paid for in full. That's not a bad contractor. That's a bad incentive structure. The motivation equation. Dan Ariely, behavioral economist at Duke University, discovered something crucial about workplace motivation. In his research published in Predictably Irrational, he found that when people are paid up front for future work, their intrinsic motivation decreases by an average of 40%, even when they have every intention of doing quality work. Think of it like this. When your income depends on completing milestones correctly, every phase of the project gets your full attention. You're not just working for money you already have. You're working to earn the next payment. That's a completely different psychological driver. In my business, we structure payments in a way that benefits you, the homeowner, and the final payment only after you've done a walkthrough and confirmed that every detail meets our quality standards. This keeps me accountable throughout the entire project. Here's what happens with full upfront payment. The immediate financial risk to the contractor drops to zero. They've already been paid. Now, most contractors still want to do good work, but when a scheduling conflict comes up or another job needs attention or materials are backordered, your project becomes easier to deprioritize. There's no financial consequence for the delay. This means that even trustworthy professionals can unconsciously shift attention away from your job. It's not malicious. It's human nature. When there's no incentive structure keeping you focused, competing demands win. You need a payment structure that keeps the psychological connection between compensation and performance alive throughout your project, because motivation isn't something you can inspect on the final walkthrough. It's baked into the work as it happens. But motivation isn't the only thing that changes when you prepay. The entire communication dynamic shifts. And this is where homeowners really start to feel the difference. The accountability gap. Let me explain what happens in the real world. When a contractor knows there's a final payment waiting, they need to stay responsive. That email about the flashing detail, answered within hours. That question about ventilation, handled immediately, because they know the final check depends on your satisfaction. But when the full payment is already in their account, responsiveness becomes voluntary. They still care about reputation. Most contractors do, but the immediate pressure to address every concern disappears. You might wait 2 days for a callback instead of 2 hours. Small corrections that should be automatic suddenly require multiple follow-ups. In contrast, with milestone payments, every phase requires sign-off before the next payment release. This means if something isn't right, improper flashing, missed ventilation details, or damaged gutters, it gets fixed immediately, because the contractor's cash flow depends on your approval. Your satisfaction isn't optional. It's financially required. Here's what's really happening. Accountability isn't just about catching mistakes. It's about preventing them in the first place. When a contractor knows you'll be inspecting their work before releasing payment, they approach each task differently. They don't just install the ridge cap. They install it knowing you'll be looking at it with approval authority. The financial leverage you hold isn't about punishment. It's about prioritization. Contractors are juggling multiple projects, supplier issues, weather delays, and crew management. When your approval determines their next payment, your concerns move to the top of that list. When you've already paid in full, your concerns compete with everyone else's. This isn't about finding a contractor who doesn't need financial motivation to care. It's about recognizing that even caring professionals need a system that keeps their project prioritized when 100 other demands are screaming for attention. Now, here's a deeper psychological layer here that most homeowners never consider, and it's the one that really explains why even contractors with great intentions can deliver subpar work after receiving payment in full. The sunk cost psychology. Daniel Kahneman, Nobel Prize winner in economics, discovered something that explains exactly what happens after a contractor receives full payment. In his research published in Thinking, Fast and Slow, he found that once people receive payment for future services, they unconsciously shift from proving mode to delivery mode, reducing attention to detail by up to 35%, even when they intend to maintain standards. Here's what sunk cost means in this context. Once a contractor has your full payment, they subconsciously feel that the deal is done. They've been validated. They've been trusted. Now they just need to execute. But that subtle shift from proving themselves worthy to executing on already secured trust changes everything. In roofing, this plays out in small but critical ways. The contractor who's already been paid might not spend the extra 15 minutes perfecting the ridge cap alignment. They might not recheck that roof after high winds overnight. They might use the faster installation method instead of the more meticulous one, not because they're cutting corners intentionally, but because the psychological pressure to exceed expectations has evaporated. When payment is milestone-based, the contractor is essentially re-earning your trust at every phase. They know you're evaluating. They know the next check depends on your satisfaction. That keeps them in the proving mode throughout the entire project, which directly translates to closer attention to detail and better workmanship. Here's what makes sunk cost psychology particularly dangerous for roofing projects. The effects compound. Week 1 after full payment, the contractor is still riding the high of securing the job. Week 2, they're focused. But by week 3 or 4, when the tedious work hits proper ventilation installation, precise flashing details, meticulous cleanup, the psychological fuel is gone. That's when you see the quality erosion. Not dramatic failures, but small compromises. A shingle that's 90% perfect instead of 100%. A vent pipe flange that's good enough instead of perfect. And those small compromises, they can be the difference between a roof that lasts 20 years and one that lasts 30 years. This is why payment structure isn't about catching bad contractors. It's about maintaining the psychological conditions that keep all contractors performing at their peak. The strategic payment structure. Here's the payment structure that protects both parties. A small deposit to secure materials and lock in your project timeline, usually 10 to 15%. A progress payment when materials arrive and initial work is completed, typically 40 to 50% at roof tear-off completion. And the final payment only after you've done a thorough walkthrough and confirmed every detail meets professional standards. Let me explain why each phase matters. The deposit isn't profit for the contractor. It's material cost coverage and schedule commitment. It shows you're serious, but it's small enough that you're not taking a major risk. The progress payment comes when the contractor has demonstrated competent work and a significant investment in your project. And the final payment? That's your leverage for perfection. This approach balances risk. The contractor isn't floating tens of thousands of dollars in materials and labor, which is not fair or sustainable for their business, but you're also not handing over your entire investment before seeing proof of quality. It's a partnership structure where both parties stay motivated and protected. Here's what this looks like in practice. When we tear off your old roof and deliver your new materials, you see that we've made a significant investment in your project. That triggers the progress payment. But I'm still motivated to deliver flawless installation because 40% of my payment is waiting for your final approval. That final payment isn't released until you've inspected the flashing, confirmed proper ventilation, checked the ridge caps, and verified that cleanup is complete. And here's the key insight. Contractors who resist this structure are sending you a red flag. Why? Because professionals understand that milestone payments protect their reputation just as much as they protect your investment. If I do quality work, I get paid in full with a happy customer who refers me to neighbors. If I cut corners, I don't get that final check, and I deserve to lose it. What makes this structure so effective is that it builds quality control into the cash flow itself. The contractor can't just collect payment and move on. They have to earn each installment by demonstrating competence and care. That's not micromanagement. That's professional accountability. And here's what most homeowners don't realize. This structure actually makes the contractor's job easier. Instead of worrying about whether they'll get paid at the end, they know exactly what triggers each payment. There's no ambiguity, no negotiation, no awkward conversations. Complete phase 1 correctly and get paid. Complete phase 2 correctly, get paid. It's clean, professional, and motivating for both sides. The strategic payment structure isn't just about financial protection, it's about relationship preservation. When payments are milestone-based, both parties feel respected. The contractor knows you're not trying to exploit them. You know the contractor can't exploit you. That mutual respect creates a better working relationship, which leads to better communication, better problem solving, and better results. I've seen projects go sideways not because of skill issues, but because the payment structure created resentment. Homeowner feels taken advantage of. Contractor feels mistrusted, and the whole project becomes adversarial. Milestone payments prevent that by creating clear expectations from day one. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what if I find a contractor I really trust? Shouldn't good faith matter? Let me address that directly, because it's the objection that gets the most homeowners in trouble. Now, if you're currently getting estimates for a roof replacement, I created a video called Never Hire a Roofing Contractor Without Checking These 5 Warning Signs. This video lays out the exact questions to ask contractors, red flags to watch for, and the payment schedule language you can use in your contract. This isn't a sales pitch, it's a protective resource, whether you work with me or someone else. I just want you to avoid the mistakes I see homeowners make every single week. Why being a trustworthy contractor doesn't solve the problem. Look, I've been in this industry for over 25 years. I know dozens of contractors with impeccable reputations, glowing reviews, and genuine integrity. But here's what I've observed. Even the best contractors deliver higher quality work when payments are milestone-based. Not because they're dishonest when prepaid, but because structured incentives keep quality top of mind throughout the project. Think of it this way. You might be the most careful driver in the world, but you still wear a seatbelt. Not because you plan to crash, but because systems that protect against human error are smart regardless of intentions. Payment structure is your seatbelt for roofing projects. I've had homeowners tell me,
But John, this contractor was referred by my neighbor. They did an amazing job on their roof.
and my response is always the same. Did your neighbor pay in full upfront? Or did they use milestone payments? 9 times out of 10, the neighbor used a structured payment plan, which is a big part of why the work was amazing. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Reputation gets a contractor to your door. Payment structure determines the quality of work they deliver once they're there. You can have a contractor with 500 5-star reviews who still delivers mediocre work if the incentive structure is wrong. That's not a character flaw. It's human psychology. This is why I tell every homeowner, your job isn't to find a contractor you trust so much that payment structure doesn't matter. Your job is to find a trustworthy contractor and then structure payments so that trust is reinforced with aligned incentives. That's how you protect your $25,000 investment and ensure your roof lasts 25 plus years without issues. You're not just buying materials and labor. You're buying the psychological conditions that produce quality work. And those conditions require financial accountability, regardless of how much you trust the person doing the work. Here's how I know a contractor is truly professional. They insist on milestone payments. They want their reputation protected by a structure that keeps them accountable. They understand that even with the best intentions, human psychology requires systems to maintain peak performance. If a contractor tells you,
"You can trust me, just pay up front,"
what they're really saying is, I don't understand the psychology of motivation, and I'm asking you to accept worse conditions for quality work. That's not confidence. That's ignorance of how incentives work. The contractors who've earned trust over decades are the same ones who structure payments to protect that trust. They know their reputation is built on delivering excellence consistently, and milestone payments are the system that makes consistency possible. So here's what we've covered. Full upfront payment removes contractor motivation, eliminates your accountability leverage, triggers sunk cost psychology that reduces attention to detail, and undermines quality even with trustworthy professionals. The solution isn't finding a contractor you trust more. It's structuring payments that keep both parties motivated and protected throughout the project. Your roof is one of the biggest investments you'll make in your home. It protects your family, preserves your property value, and gives you peace of mind during storms. You deserve a payment structure that ensures that investment is protected from start to finish, not one that accidentally undermines quality by removing financial accountability. Now here's the next question I always get.
John, what if a contractor requires 50% upfront or they won't take the job? How do I negotiate that without losing a good contractor?
That's simple. A good contractor will never need 50% upfront. Now that you understand why payment structure determines quality, you need to know how to navigate a roofing contract. Make sure you watch my video on that topic as well.